Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong. Welcome to the back office. Thanks for joining me. How the heck are you? I'm sitting here now in the cold, sipping, more like sipping on my tea in my Oxford Brookes University mug. Brand new one. I do like these. These are very, very good insulated coffee mugs. And I wanted to catch up with you. We haven't had a chat for a long while. There's a lot of things going on. It's sort of like the new year. I've just finished a few new builds and I've got quite a big box here of bits and bobs, and I just thought I'd show you what's coming up potentially in some of the videos. I might do videos on some of them, and some I'll just show you now because I'm not gonna probably progress any further than that. So first things first are these three items actually, and basically it's a new CPU, some CPU cooler squiz, and a spare CPU cooler in case I need it. So those of you who follow me might well know I've got a lot of PC woes. Don't need to open that. The PC I've got is one of these using this chip here actually, as it happens, which is an AMD FX. Let's have a look. 16 megabytes total cache, black edition, socket 3, no heatsink or fan included, and it's an FX 9598 core, 5 gigahertz max, 4.7 gigahertz base. So yeah, pretty juicy. And you know I've got a sort of big water-cooled PC with a 1200 watt CPU, power supply and all of this sort of stuff. But I recently discovered that maybe my water pump wasn't running at full speed, which probably is what caused the current CPU to die. So it's sort of doing a lot of crashing and not being able to basically run on all cores reliably. So I'm probably going to pop this in later and hopefully resolve all of that. Maybe I might just do a little video on just the sort of performance test on that. So that's that. I've got some squiz for it. I'm going to try this Arctic MX2 compound, which may or may not be good. Who knows? I mean, are they really any different, these things? And probably won't need to try this, but I've got it if I need to, and that's a sort of traditional forced air cooling type. I've got to zoom out, it's such a huge box. Forced air type cooler called the Hyper 212 by Cooler Master, which probably is on the edge actually on what it can do for, you know, this particular CPU, especially if it's running at its sort of full rate. So got to be a little bit careful of that. But yeah, that might be fun. I'll do some scores on that. Let's have another look. Something else I was sent to by Billy Sarstead from Twitter. His wonderful calculators. He collects calculators, and not all of them work, and this is one that isn't working. And this is a Casio MQ10, designed to be worn around your neck through this sort of lanyard hole, which is quite interesting. Remember back in the days how funky and cool you would have been to be wearing your little calculator. So I'm going to probably be popping that open and seeing what's up with that. Here's another thing. Another calculator, a bit like a tricorder though, or an old mobile phone. So yeah, it's a very, very odd looking thing, but we'll go into that. So there'll be a few calculatory things coming up. Also this, look at this. I got this wonderful sort of gift, which is a Gundam robot premium series nano puzzle in gold. So look, it's sort of these really super fine metal work that you sort of bend and crease into this Gundam robot. Whether or not it has instructions, I don't know. They're all going to be in Japanese anyway. So that'll be a very interesting video, at least for me. I might film this in real time, so you'll get to watch like a 3-hour real-time video, or you can speed it up and jump straight to the end. So we'll try that Gundam thing. Puzzles. Something else I got for Christmas, but haven't got round to trying. But I'm going to see how many of these I can do. Maybe I don't think it'll be a puzzle a day, because I think frankly it'll only be about 30-second long video per day if I do that. Maybe I'll just do a bunch of them in one go to get through those. Any fans of Guardians of the Galaxy? Of course, you are all fans of Guardians of the Galaxy, but I have a lovely tea here that I'm definitely going to be trying out. Hopefully it will fit around my belly. Maybe I might try it out first, and if it doesn't fit around my massively expanded Christmas girth, I might just skip over that and go straight to the Groot toy, which will kind of drive you nuts, to be honest with you. But yeah, baby, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of a bit of fun, and we might do a teardown on this because I think there's potential for doing stuff with a big veiny Groot. I am Groot. Sorry, can't help myself. What's this? Another thing from China. Another Gotek. So if you've been watching my Atari ST series, these are floppy disk drive replacements. These emulate an old floppy drive, and you can put a pen drive in it with zillions of all your ROMs and disk images. So that'll be a bit of fun, but they need to be specifically programmed for Atari ST use. But I'll be doing that. Already done a video on that previously, but maybe I'll do another one just in case you missed it. And this one, look at this. Big bag of boots. It hasn't arrived yet, but this is my old Nintendo DS, and it's seen better days, to be fair. My son got hold of it, and when you were a wee nipper, and within 30 seconds he totally broke the hinge by putting the pen inside, or I think it was the lanyard actually, and then just slamming it. And this is, yeah, my original DS from back in the day, and I actually did give this to somebody. I gave it to Maria, which is a good friend, and she's given it back because, well, I sort of took it back because I tried to go on it and it wasn't working, and it won't charge and it won't do anything, and I thought, hang on, that really interests me. And look, this is my ye oldie super card, because I hated carrying around all my Game Boy Advance cards. I put them on this compact flash, so we can talk about that. I've actually ordered a new shell for this, so that'll be interesting to sort of get the shell, but maybe I ought to order a new battery while we're waiting, because it's definitely going to need one. This one's not charging at all. I have another two things as well to tear down, and that's electric screwdrivers. I do use electric screwdriver. In fact, my preferred electric screwdriver for like the last over a decade now. These, I've got two of them. They've sort of served me well throughout that period. Plenty of batteries. That's all you need, really, if you're able to handle such a beast. But if you've got smaller hands and smaller needs, you can get away with these sorts of quite cheapo ones that come in a kit. But the problem with them, they seem to die. I always charge them up, and then they never seem to have any charge when I want to come and use them. But I think the reason is they don't have a decent charge circuit inside. But yeah, this is quite nice. Look how chunky that is. So I'm going to open these up and have a look inside and see what's going on with the charge circuit. And there might be some potential in the future to actually put a lithium battery in instead. So I think that's my box of sort of more or less intact things, and then there's probably another thing that I might end up doing if I've got time. I've always got time. I've always got time for you guys at home, and that's probably the Bose headset with. Oh yeah, and this is an old HSBC dongle that I may well mess with as well. But yeah, this is a Bose headphones, and its battery door's broken, so I thought we might be able to modify it and see if it's feasible to actually get a small lithium cell in there and just use that. That way you don't need a battery, because you just charge it up when you want to use it. So I hope some of those things have tickled your fancies, and if they have, please feel free to contact me down below in the comments section, and thumbs up which one you want to see first, but I'm probably going to do them all and distribute them over the next week or so. Please click like and subscribe if you're that way inclined. If you want to be notified when I make my videos, click the little bell icon in the top right corner, and as ever, thank you for watching.